AM 560. The Answer.
1984, Ronald Reagan wins 49 states. And the guy he was running from was from Minnesota. And Minnesota did the same thing it did in 2020. It stole the election for their candidate. It was the only state Reagan lost. So it's interesting to see what Minnesota has become in a very short period of time. It has become a corrupt New York or New Jersey or Illinois or Massachusetts, or just pick a Democrat bunghole, and they prime you with their media. For instance, every Minnesotan, you're going to pay $1 million in taxes. You're just going to pay it. There's nothing you could do. Death and taxes.
Well, taxes are part of life, and today we've got a new number for Minnesota: $1 million. That's the estimated lifetime tax bill, according to a new report from the credit building website Self Incorporated. Because
Mondale didn't run on this. Didn't matter. Tim Walz didn't run on this. And the hundreds of billions of dollars stolen in Minnesota will continue to be stolen in the same way it'll continue to be stolen in Crooked County, Cook County, Shirakistan. Pick a Democrat enclave. New York, same thing. And you know why, Squirrel? They like the dead people on the voter rolls. In fact, politicians voted. Keep them on. You never know. We may need another election stolen.
11.
I recognize a member from Olmsted, Representative Quam.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker and members. This is just to require the full removal of deceased people from the voters' rolls. And before you ask, well, nobody deceased is voting, the federal system at SSA has checked registrations and has flagged deceased people registering in the state of Minnesota. It's not a huge thing, but let's take care of it by cleaning up the roll. Or
it's not a huge thing. What if it's one and it offsets one vote of somebody who pays $1 million in taxes? That's not a huge thing. Well, screw you too, you stupid-looking son of a dog. And here is the issue. Therein lies the problem. This is a Republican. You ever see somebody be more ashamed about saying, hey, you frickin' morons, dead people are registering to vote?
Oregon is doing it, and other states are doing it, so it's not an unusual thing to do. Let's just vote green.
You
The clerk will call
idiot.
the names of the members voting remotely.
Allen.
Allen votes aye.
Allen votes aye. Burkle.
Burkle, go ahead.
I let this play out in real time. You know why, Squirrel? I want people to know what they're getting for $1 million a year. These are the asshat suck-ons who are your representatives. Listen to how the meeting flows, how aware of the issues these idiots are, all making twice what the average citizen makes in Minnesota. Just like Illinois. How many of you wish you had that DEI job for Navy Pier? Nobody knows where he is, Arnie. Nobody knows he's bald.
Burkle votes aye.
Burkle votes aye. Franzen.
Branson votes yes.
Franzen votes aye. Kozlowski.
Kozlowski votes no.
Democrat.
Kozlowski votes no. McDonald.
here you are, Joe.
Hey, dummy. Joe, pay attention.
McDonald.
McDonald.
Stupid son of a dog.
McDonald's.
He's eating McDonald's.
Say it again.
McDonald aye.
McDonald votes aye.
His pants were
Momani
off.
Hiltzley. Momani Hiltzley.
$1 million a year.
Omanya Hiltzley, no.
Momani Hiltzley votes no.
It's a fun name.
Wolgamott votes no.
Wolgamott votes no.
The clerk will close the roll. There being 67 yeas and 67 nays, the motion does not prevail. The amendment is not adopted.
So the dead people are on. You guys are good. Dead Democrat forever. Eternal Democrat footprint. And that's how money gets
11.
stolen.
I recognize a member from Olmsted.
That's how money gets stolen, and nobody gives a rip. Even Buster Brown, Amy Klobuchar, who apparently is running for governor. And her whole campaign is, I'm not as stupid looking as Tim Walz, and the corruption, it'll still be there.
Amy Klobuchar issued more than 1,000 press releases from 2022 to 2025 during the biggest fraud scandal in state history. Not one of those press releases mentioned fraud, and that's right. From January 20th, 2022, the day that the FBI raided Feeding Our Future, to December 31st, 2025, Amy Klobuchar did not issue a single press release that mentioned fraud.
No Democrat does in any Democrat area. That's because they're the fraudsters, dummy. It's really quite that simple. And you know, just like Illinois, how many layers did we say? 740 bodies of government in Crooked County, the most corrupt county in America. Turns out Minnesota has layers of bureaucracies too. In fact, Squirrel, they have an entire office dedicated to accountability. And you know what they can do about it? Nothing.
View your role as supporting agencies to do their job, but not holding them accountable. Am I understanding that?
Madam Chair, we do not have a tool to hold agencies accountable.
So what would that tool be? What do you need? Because under statute, that is your responsibility for internal controls. So if you don't have the tools and it's yet your statutory responsibility, like, what do you need?
I want to be clear that when you look at the state statute, subdivision 8 of 16A.057 specifically states that the head of each executive agency is responsible for designing, implementing, and maintaining an effective internal control system within the agency that complies with the requirements of the subdivisions.
You bimbo bureaucrat, $219,500 a year for that moron. Taxes, taxes, taxes. What are you going to do?
Well, taxes are part of life, and today we've got a new number for Minnesota, $1 million. That's the estimated lifetime tax bill, according to a new report from the credit building website Self.
Now see that dizzy bimbo who does nothing all day like Arnie Rivera, makes $219,000 and change? She can never pay taxes. She just laughs every time she gets a check. 312-642-5600.
Marxists, socialists, and communists are not welcome on the Sean Thompson Show on AM 560. The Answer.